Hello everybody, Captain Thief here with Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. I know, it's a couple weeks until Jojo June, which I actually don't really have any intention of celebrating, despite the fact that I was trying to do some Mega May this May. But yeah, the reason why I'm playing this is because I easily succumbed to peer pressure. Thanks a bunch, Emperor of Mankind. Anyway, I've never seen Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm only vaguely aware of some of the memes, I did see an ep. I watched like a dog fight an eagle once or something. It was surreal. So, you know what, I'm expecting a lot. I have a whole bunch of expectations going into this. So, let's get on into it. New game, please. This is as far as I've gotten. I am serious. I have never hit new game before. I've only tested the audio, and this will be all new to me. Who's this guy? That's what you were thinking, right? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the interfering speedwagon. Sorry for the sudden entrance, but would you like me to explain this game's features? I kind of would. I have no idea what this is. If it's an RPGMaker game, if it's going to be some sort of a Isaac-like shooter with MOBA capability. Let's go ahead and just listen to explanation. If you see the cursor going up and down and stuff, that's not me being impatient. My Xbox controller is literally going wonky on me in its old age because the stick is loose. And, if there's a way to fix that, let me know. I see already in the comments section telling me to just go ahead and buy a new controller. Thanks, you are so creative. Game content controls. This game takes place during the events of Jojo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders. In it, you join the Joestars on their quest as the 7th adventurer handpicked by fate. After undergoing a thorough personality analysis, you'll be cast as one of the 18 original characters created just for this game. Next, the game's controls. Enter space or Z. Okay. Sure. Cancel. I'm hoping that my Xbox controller is already set up correctly for this. Toggles between full screen and windowed mode. Yes. F12. Force quits the game. Sure. Miscellaneous power on the radio. Shift. Save the game. Press the cancel key to pull up the menu. Okay, so there's a save option. You understand? I take it. Okay, 1 second. I actually still have something open. Oh wait, no I don't. And let me bring that back up for a second. I put it around here somewhere. There you are. Okay, there's a readme. And I just wanted to give a quick shout out, not shout out, but thank you to the creator of this game, Nendo Tairiku. There's also some music in here by Nihon Hake, or Kenji rather, Maho Dashi Michi Kogaku, Takumi.net, and 16 Dot did the pixel artwork. That's great. That's great. And now that I've completely butchered your names, you understand completely why, usually people don't do like shoutouts and stuff like that. Okay, cool. So, again, wonky controller, but I'm not going to blame it for any of my failings. I'm choosing to use it. This is my own personal thing. Let's start the game. By the way, it looks like this is your first time playing, but what difficulty would you like to prefer? Normal? Normal. Which reminds me, would you like to watch the prologue? This is part of my personality test, isn't it? Yeah, let's watch the prologue. Here we go, guys. Oh, it is RPGMaker-ish. Hey, come over here. We finally hit the jackpot. What are we waiting for? Open it. I told you. There's bound to be good stuff in here, considering there is a luxury liner went down 100 years ago. Who cares? Just hurry up and open it. Jeez, calm down. I get it. Huh? That's funny. It's locked from the inside. That makes sense. We'll force it open then. Hey, you. Grab me a blowtorch. Alright, time to bust this thing open. Huh? There's writing on this side. D-I-O. Dio? Must be the company that made the chest. Now open it already. Got it, finally. Also, I should note that the readme for this game said that it's meant for somebody who doesn't watch JoJo to kind of get caught up on how the story goes. I'm guessing. Made something of a screeching metal wailing sound as it opened. This is Recon Team B12 coming in from what appears to be an abandoned ship. We haven't found corpses or any other trace of the crew. All we found is an empty container that was left on the deck. It seems to have been forced open with an acetylene torch. No clue as to the whereabouts of its former contents. We are requesting that a search team for the lost crew members be dispatched ASAP. Beep. Jeez. Okay, so there's a computer on deck. That makes sense. Jeez, talk about bizarre. Hey, what do you make of all this? This chest is made of reinforced steel, so whatever was in here had to be important. Huh. Maybe someone or something was lurking inside, and when they opened it, it devoured them whole. You know, Investigator number 2, you know a little bit too much about this. And maybe it's still on the ship. Or whatever. If it's going to be black and white, I swear I had nothing to do with choosing which game this was. Like right after Minute, which was literally black and white as well. Hey, where did you disappear to? Come on, it's getting dark out. Did he disappear behind the text box? That's pretty good. That's pretty good game narrative there. Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, the 7th stand user. I'm sure to, actual fans of the show and manga or whatever, that makes as much sense as Harry Potter and the 4th of the trio, And insert character here. Okay, I thought I had to press something. Papa, over here, Papa. Holly. It looks familiar, vaguely familiar. Papa, ha ha ha. I'm so glad you could come, Papa. With my only daughter in a bind, I'd cross the entire Earth in 24 hours if I had to. It feels like it's vaguely using Pokemon assets. Hee, how's Mama? She threw a fit, but I told her that it was a top secret Joestar company business. Papa, don't lie. Hey, knock it off, Holly. Don't wanna. I haven't gotten a chance to cuddle with you in ages. Good grief. Do you realize how that sounds coming from a 45-year-old woman? Oh. From the sprite work, I couldn't tell that it wasn't a little girl. The way she was saying Papa. This music's good. If you do download this game, I'm not sure if I can link it. I mean, you can probably find it easy enough, but if you do download the game, please read the README and find out about the MIDI thing, because I actually had to update that on my computer. Because earlier the music sounded terrible on the tile screen, and I saw a YouTube video of how it's supposed to sound, and I compared the two, and I was like, yeah, let's get the MIDI sound frame input thing, whatever it's called. Yeah, make sure you get the right sound, folks. Oh, now you've done it. I'll have to tickle you for that. Coochie coochie coo. Hey, quit it. You're a 45-year-old woman. Tickle, tickle. No! My character seriousness. Hey, what are you all looking at? Let me help with your luggage. Now then, Holly, about Jotaro. I know that name. Are you sure he mentioned an evil spirit? Oh, I can't believe it. My Jotaro. It's all true. No one else in the room could see it, but I could. Another arm besides stone, and that gun. Nobody else could see it but you? Yeah. Have you been experiencing anything similarly unusual? No, nothing like that, but listen, he says he won't leave his cell until he figures out the cause of all this. Papa, what am I going to do? Papa-in-law, I assume. I think Joseph is Jotaro's father? The whole Joe name thing. I don't know. Now, my darling, now that Joseph Joestar is here to save the day, there's no cause for alarm. Now then, I'd like to meet you with your Jotaro face to face. I don't know. I can't believe it. Somehow there's more things in the cell than there were before. Hey, a Game Boy. He's been possessed by something terrible, and whatever it is, it's violence. It really wants to play Game Boy, and drink coffee, and play Super Nintendo, I assume. If anyone finds out about this, I'll be fired in a heartbeat. Don't worry, I'll handle my grandson. Yeah, see, I told you. Grandson? Jotaro, it's Grandpa. Grandpa's here to help you now. Please come home. Get out! You're coming with me! Piss off. Oh, Edge. I didn't ask you to come here. You want to help me? What makes you think you can do that? Sorry you had to come all the way from New York, but I'm not leaving. Exclamation point. Jotaro brandished the left pinky of Joseph's prosthetic hand. Oh, okay, so he ripped off Joseph's prosthetic pinky, I guess. My finger, when did you take that off? See that? Do you finally get it? This is my evil spirit. Don't come any closer unless you want to cut short what little time you have left. Unbelievable. He actually pulled one over on me. I know all about the true nature of the evil spirit of yours, Jotaro. I knew it before I even came here. And clear up this little mystery for him right now, but my favorite soap opera's on right now. It won't do to simply explain it. He has to feel it with his own body. Emperor of Mankind, I demand an explanation right now. Am I playing an actual game this time, or is this another one? You know what, never mind. It's the only way to protect him from the dangers yet to come. Abdul, I know that name too, sue me. It's your turn. Allow me to introduce Abdul, my good friend from Egypt. Abdul, get my grandson out of this cell. Give up. He looks tough, but just saying he'll get me out isn't going to make it happen. Besides, do you really think I'd let a butt-ugly guy like that boot me out of here? Nothing you can do is going to change my mind. All you're doing is getting on my nerves. Mr. Joestar, I may have to be a bit rough with him. When I'm through, he may be in so much pain that he'll be begging us to let him out. ... That's not a problem. Papa, what's going on here? Hey, keep it down. Quiet. Oh, it's going to be one of those games. Is that? Yes, Abdul has an evil spirit just like yours. This spirit that obeys Abdul's will is called Magician's Red. Good. Alright. Let's just go ahead and attack Abdul, I guess. Do you see the M next to Abdul's name? That represents your opponent's distance from you. S short means the opponent is close. L long means that they're far away. And M middle means they're somewhere in between. Don't forget it! At that distance, physical attacks should do the most effective means of damaging him. Jotaro attacked. A critical hit, 3 damage. Okay, It's turn-based. It's not like a timer thing, right? Cardiac Massage. An artificial resuscitation skill. Revives ally. Inflicts damage on one opponent. Loud yell. Yells in a booming voice to remove confusion. Let's just keep attacking. It's hot. Are these flames? My arm, it's burning. Is this all because of that evil spirit? Now, Jotaro, summon your spirit as well. A figure resembling an ancient Roman centurion appeared from behind Jotaro. I refuse to make that noise. Gah, cough. I didn't think you'd be able to manifest it so clearly. However, you fail to grasp even the very basics of stand combat. Oh boy, here we go, guys. Stands are here. Stand combat? Jotaro, what you thought was an evil spirit is actually a powerful vision created from your own life force. In regular people land, we call those tulpas. Since it appears beside you, we call it a stand. This stand draws power from your spirit energy, so if you consume all of it, it won't be able to manifest. Stands also have different attributes, such as range. Your stand can only manifest very close to your body, so it's called a close-range stand. Abdul's stand, on the other hand, fights at range, so he can unleash an all-out attack while keeping his distance. Unfortunately, your close-range stand will be unable to attack at full power. If you don't want to be limited to attacks that don't have a range attribute, then use the guard command strategically and wait for the enemy to reveal their weak points. Some enemies will maintain their distance to prevent you from closing in on them, so keep on your toes. Now then, the fight is on. Jojo attacked, 7 damage, yay. Abdul closes. Oh, he's close now. Okay, so I can do this now, right? I know what that's supposed to sound like. I still refuse to make that sound. Attacks one enemy with a barrage of fists. Here you go, Abdul. Yes, 43 damage, and he was sent flying, crashed into the wall. But he's still, really, really close. Or not close, but he's still at an S distance. Okay. 42 damage was taken. Yeah, alright. Let's keep doing this. I'm using all my SP, though, so I think I'm going to run out, and then I'll be... It's just such strength, I'll be vulnerable to being attacked, because I'm assuming this is like Final Fantasy X's summoning mechanic, where you have a summon, and it takes damage for you, but also attacks for you, and once it dies, you're vulnerable. Something like that. Jotaro's stand pried open the bars of the cell. You know what? Forget it. The bars opened on their own. Yeah, I know that much too. Thank you. and for mankind. I know that regular people can't see stands. Hey, where are you going? Look at me. Actually, the music ending there was very perfect. Mr. Joestar, as you can see, I've gotten him out of the cell. Okay. I'll take it. Dot, 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 dot. Was this your plan all along? Not quite. I did truly intend to send you to the hospital, but your strength far exceeded my expectations. And what if I hadn't pulled these bars apart? What then? My ability, rather my stand, is Magician's Red. If it came to it, my flames could easily melt them. You and Abdul have the same kind of power, Jotaro, but we can talk more about that once we leave. This isn't a place to loiter. Yay! Jotaro finally came out! A heart symbol. 45-year-old lady. I think Holly's his mom? I don't know. Shut up! You're such a pain in the ass, Holly. Got it, honey? I don't know. I'm gonna need a whole bunch of explanations in the comments section. Thanks a bunch. Bye. Hey, the nerve of you calling your own mother a pain in the ass. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Cancel that explanation. I knew it this whole time. I am such an expert. Who taught you to speak like that? And you don't look so happy about it. Fine. By the way, if I ever write fine with multiple I's, I'm not pronouncing it that way. My fine is more like fine. So, you know, if you have that image in your mind, I'm not doing the former, I'm doing the latter. Hey, Gramps, listen up! Exclamation point. There's still something that's bugging me. How do you know so much about my evil spirit? Rather, how do you know so much about my stand? Well, that's what I came from New York to talk to you about. But we'll get to that in time. There's something else I need to talk about first. Something linked to the entire Joestar family. Take a look at these pictures. Joseph took out some pictures of the abandoned cruiser and this chest inscribed with the word Dio. What am I supposed to be looking at? 4 years ago, this metal chest was pulled up from the waters west of Africa. Afterwards, I took it into my own hands. In reality, it's not a chest, but a casket. It dates back to about 100 years. Apparently, this coffin was found in the wreckage of the ship that Jonathan Joestar, your great-great-grandfather, died on. Jonathan Joestar, who would then marry Charlotte Owlin. Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Or no, wait. Exclamation point. Interrobang. When it was finally discovered, it was empty. Only I know what it contained. The one Abdul and I have been searching for. When you say the one, do you mean... Yes, I'm searching for a person who was also aboard that ship 100 years ago. A monster has finally been risen from his 100-year slumber. His name is Dio, mortal enemy to the Joestar line. Now, it just happened to be that they came across the ship, though, 100 years later. It's not like he was trying to rest for 100 years. It just happened to be that way, right? I mean, if they hadn't found the coffin for 200 years, it would have been a 200-year slumber, right? I don't know, I'm being a pain now. I'm being an ass. Hey, Jojo, don't pout like this has nothing to do with you. Abdul writes, I don't know who you are, but you've got balls to say that to me. And Gramps, do you expect me to believe this 100-year-old guy just crawled out of the ocean? You think I'm going to just nod my head and go, oh, makes sense after hearing that load of bull? You know, this Jotaro guy is kind of growing on me. But when you think about it, our evil spirits are equally unbelievable, aren't they? Humph. That's fine by me. I'll make you believe me in due time. Just let me tell you my reasons for going after Dio and why I know all about him in the first place. Abdul took out a Polaroid camera. I'll show you. Truth is, Jotaro, 1 year ago I discovered that I also have the same kind of evil spirit as you. A stand. Is that true, Papa? What did you say, Gramps? Look closely. This is my stand! Joseph smashed the camera and a Polaroid photo came flying out. What? Did you see the thorns that sprung from my arm? That's my stand. Its ability is spirit photography. I can make faraway things appear on film. Of course, I have to bust up a $300 camera every time I use it. I want to know more about this. And I thought Hunter x Hunter had some crazy abilities, but this is interesting. What's going on here, sirs? Nothing that concerns you. Begone! Pay attention, Jotaro. The image this photo shows will decide your fate. Oh god. What? Jotaro, Holly, Have you ever taken a good look at the backs of your necks? What? What do you mean? I'm sure you've never examined it carefully. But on the very base of my neck, there's a star-shaped birthmark. Gasp. Holly and Jotaro both noticed the same birthmark on their own necks. With mirrors, I presume. Why do you mention it? I heard from my mother that my late father also had this very birthmark. I imagine all those of the Joestar bloodline must have it. So what exactly is on that photo? And why is there this sound going on? Is he smashing cameras continuously? This birthmark, which none of us had paid any mind to until now, will decide our fates. Papa, just get to the point. Show us what's on that photo. Oh, it's being needlessly dramatic. I love it. And now it actually has some still imagery. It's that Dio. It's him that always appears in my photos. And on his neck is that same birthmark. Oh. I did not know that. That's because below the neck, Dio Brando's body belongs to my grandfather, Jonathan Joestar. Okay. Now, I was told that this game actually follows along the plot, but doesn't really follow along the plot, so there's actually no spoilers if you play it a way original to you, but is this for real so far, or is this made-up fan BS? I don't know. If not for my grandma Arena, I would never have known what occurred on that ship that was lost in the Atlantic over a century ago. That bastard Dio stole my grandfather's body. That's all that she told me. I'll bet that now somewhere in the world he's using that body to carry out some evil scheme. I'm going to take a quick drink of water. That's my stand, refreshing my face. 4 years since he has revived, and just this year we discover both my psychic ability and your spirits. Oh shoot, that doesn't make any sense. 4 years since he was revived, and just this year we discovered both my psychic ability and your spirit. It can't be a coincidence. It must be the cause. Our abilities are what most people might describe as ESP or psychokinesis. I was born with my stand, but yours seems to have something to do with Dio and that stolen body of his, like an invisible link between you and your ancestor Jonathan. It's very likely that Dio's awakening has in turn awakened your own dormant abilities. ... Abdul, can you determine his location from this photo? I'm afraid I cannot do that. It's far too dark for me to see clearly. Sorry, Holly, but it looks like we're going to have to park ourselves at your place here in Japan for a while. Nice establishing dialogue there, Joseph. Nah, I felt it again. Once again, I sense that someone is watching me. Okay, so this is Dio, and his photo just got taken. Jonathan's descendants, no doubt. This body seems to be sending out a signal somehow. So be it. I suppose this is destiny. Destiny that must be dealt with. Destiny that must be eliminated. Destiny that I've already taken measures to nip in the bud. I don't know why, but I like this plot so far. It's actually pretty good. Pretty funny. And also, Dylan Asprey, Christian Asprey, Pick Asprey, whatever his name is, his brother, has kind of, said he's going to watch all of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And, I haven't either, but there's enough memes on it that I kind of want to get into that too. Not so I can meme and be fake about it, but, I just kind of want to understand what everyone's raving about. And yes, that means I'm probably going to watch some of the lesser liked seasons. I don't know. That's all I know about it. It seems that a new destiny is beginning. That would be your destiny. You, Nameless One, Apostle of Fate. All right, here I am, the Nameless One. You are about to walk a path full of pain and suffering. Oh, should I stop? Should I stop playing this now? However, it is necessary that you continue to fight. Please accept this small offering. Your very own stand. I hope you use it well. All right, I'm going to be truthful and honest as possible about this when it comes to picking my stand. Welcome to my humble shop. I'm Mohammed Abdul, a fortune teller, alright? I detect the capability of will to stand within you. If you answer a few easy questions for me, I may be able to determine your stand's power. Sometimes this gets a little long, but the more questions you answer, the more potent your abilities will be. I'm not following a guide or anything. I'm just going to go with what... Because Emperor of Mankind said this personality test is eerily accurate. And I want to know what he means. First off, picture yourself in everyday surroundings. Where are you standing? Think not about the small details, but just where your position is in relation to others. I'm off in my own place. I see. This next one is about your worldview. Do you think it's best to give people the benefit of the doubt, or is your trust something to be earned? I'm sorry, but I'm a trustful weenie. You're working on something important, but your friend is swamped with assignments. Do you put your project on the back burner to help them? I'm a victim to peer pressure. Yes, I do. Do you have trouble with social obligations? Not really. I mean, I'm doing this on a whim. I should be playing Mega Man for Mega May, but here I am playing this. Do you think all the world's problems will be solved if people simply learn to cooperate? Yes. When your family members get sloppy, do you chastise them? No. Uh-oh. Thank you, wonky controller, but I'm fairly certain it said no. Do you go out of your way to attend to others' needs? Oh, God, yes. Do you like to give presents that can be kept as a memento rather than practical gifts? I kind of like them to be both. I like practical gifts, actually. It really pleases me when I give somebody something and they use it like every day. I gave my brother a weighted scale that is accurate to the 100th of a gram or whatever for weighing food, you know, because he's calculating how many calories of everything he's eating, and he loves it. He uses it like every day. And, you know, that means so much more to me than this medallion thing I gave my sister some time ago that she never wears, but she kind of likes. I don't know. Let's go with practical, okay? When something good happens, do you suspect that there's a catch? I'm sorry, but yes. Are you flexible about your stance on issues if someone puts up a persuasive counter-argument? Nope. I am solid as a rock and stubborn as a mule. I'm right. You're wrong. Everyone shut up. Do you talk to yourself frequently? I'm talking to myself right now. When you're troubled, do you like to talk it out with others? Yes. Are you a good liar? I mean, no. I mean, yes. Wait. Okay, so here's how it goes. A bad liar will say no. A good liar will say yes. A great liar will say no. Are you fussy about how others view you? Oh, guess which one I am. I'm either a bad liar or a great liar. I'll let you choose. Are you fussy about how others... Jeez. Yes. I think I've got it. Your stand is... The fuck? I don't remember picking Payday 2 as my stand, but I'll take it. Specials, range close, class, swarm type. There are 6 of them in all. This special corps is loyal to their master, but have their own will and varied personality. Oh god, he's judging me. How does he know I have multiple personality disorder? This hurts. I'm shutting this down. I'm not going to upload this. It's over, guys. Each has the power of a normal human, and damage is split between them. As for your personality type, taciturn, mature, and even a bit snobbish. A complex person who is tough to figure out, in part because they have trouble speaking their mind. Kind of. I like to think that I'm special or something, or at least I have some sort of power over the masks that I show others, you know? I'm sorry, I just really want to know what the word taciturn means, so I'm looking that up. Taciturn! Could you just tell me the definition, please? Someone who is taciturn is reserved, not loud and talkative. The word itself refers to the trait of reticence, of seeming aloof and uncommunicative. Okay. You often get down in the dumps and are easily manipulated, but are profoundly empathetic. Down the dumps, always when I consume corn syrup. Easily manipulated into playing this game, for instance, but are profoundly empathetic. Yeah, I'll take it. And the pain of others is your pain as well. Oh, and before I forget, would you mind telling me your name? I wish the D-pad on my controller worked, but it's the stick, guys. I could just go Cap, but let's go Captain, because for once it fits. I mean, it's not the name that fits, I mean the letters fit. Okay. Do you have a nickname? Shoot. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, you know, Captain's actually my nickname. My real life name is Redacted. But yeah, let's just say my real name is Captain and my nickname is Cappy. Yeah. I am a boy. Which of these most closely matches your appearance? So the guy on the far right is chubby. The guy on the left is average. The guy in the middle up is distinctive. And the guy down there is short. Chubby. I'm trying to lose weight. No. 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 I should have gone with distinctive. Pick one for me. My catchphrase is, you know what? Pick one for me. Yada yada does it. I'm Captain, but my friends call me Cappy. I'm the 7th stand user. Hold the F on. Pick one for me. Oh, okay, so it's only letting me pick the catchphrase. Okay. Okay. Grasp! Was I dreaming? If you're curious, I was trying to pick the one on the right with the pompadour. Even for a dream, that was strange. Mysterious voice. Sorry to say, but that was no dream! Exclamation point. It's coming from the computer speakers. Who are you? The time to introduce myself was as most likely past, but nonetheless call me Steel. I'm the one who granted you a stand. There's no need to be afraid. I've been searching for someone like you, a courageous youth who desires a special power. I've given what you seek. Do you really expect me to believe that? If you don't believe me, try calling out the name of your stand from before. It will manifest before your very eyes. That's just infantile. I promise everything will make itself clear if you just give it a try. Go on. ... Specials. Oh, its name is Specials? Okay. Question mark. Og! You can see it, I presume. This is your stand. I am Special Agent 1. I am one of 6 agents assigned to serve and protect you. I'm looking forward to working with you. To stand? In layman's terms, it's a superpower. The apparition standing in front of you is an extension of your body, so to speak. Generally, each stand has one unique special ability. These abilities can flout the laws of physics and defy the imagination. Your stand will surely become an indispensable ally. But why are you doing this? That's my question. And what exactly are you? I'm simply the remnant of a man who was killed by one of these stands. Think of me like you would a pre-recorded message. Then what do you want with me? ... I want to change this world's future. As a unit, you and I can do that. No, we must do that at any and all costs. You, with your newfound stand, just must take out a certain person. That insidious vampire, Dio. That it will be dangerous. Dio has assassins everywhere. They don't take well to those who defy him. As long as Dio lives, they will continue to hunt you down. Go with caution. Wait, slow down. Are you asking me to risk my life? What makes you think I'm going to let myself get involved in something that dangerous? Haven't you heard, with great power comes great responsibility? This is simply a consequence of the thing you yourself wished for. You wished for power, so granted your wish. However, certain people feel threatened by those whose strength approaches their own. I can't believe this. You're the one who did this to me, so shouldn't your life be the one that's on the line here? Well, he's dead already. I'll say it one more time. You are the one who wished for a stand. And you are the one who called it forth. If you left Dio to his own devices, your friends and family would be at risk, even if you weren't aware of it. You knew you needed a protector. This is your destiny. I'm just helping to move it along. Now, head to school just like you would any other day. I'm still in school. Okay. Alright. This is unacceptable. I mean, specials is fine. Specials is great. But I'm going to go on a diet, everybody. I'm going to go on a continuous runabout. Yeah, or no, not runabout. Runaround? No. What is it? I don't remember the name of the song by Yes. Anyway, yeah, don't worry. I will have lost weight by then. Let's just go ahead and call it here, though. I'm going to experiment with 30-ish minute episodes, not the usual 2-hour-long ones I do. Wow, that is very fast saving. Cool. Also, there's EXP in this game. I like that. How are you liking this so far? I know it's only been plot, no gameplay, or very little gameplay, but, you know, it works. I don't know if Specials is pretty good, but I like it. I mean, I'm going to be honest, guys. I imagine a bunch of different characters all the time. Not necessarily as, you know, things I summon to do my bidding, but, you know, it's like, okay, I can kind of see why my personality test led to give me 6 special agents that look like they're from Payday 2. Yeah. Alright, well, that's all the time I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been Captain Thief playing, what was this? Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, the 7th Stand user. Not an official game, it's a fan game. You can find it by Googling it, because I'm afraid to link anything in it these days. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.